Make your own Minecraft skin into a Minecraft creeper action figure. How to make, watch, and find out. Even comes with movable legs. Hey guys, it's M16 here. So we're going to be doing a little different of a video today, just because I haven't really gotten much thinking done for my channel lately. So if you guys enjoy this video, please make sure to subscribe, like, and share. That would help me out a lot, and I do appreciate it. Today we're going to be showing how to make your Minecraft creeper as your skin. So it's pretty cool. I'm using a thing called Papercraft, pixelpapercraft.com. It's got a lot of cool stuff there. Go check it out. And credit to Bricky Boy for the template and the generator on Pixel Papercraft to Canada Craft. It still works pretty well. My skin kind of glitched out over here though, because it's a 1.8 plus skin, which most people's skins are, I assume. So if you really want yours to be absolutely perfect 100%, you can go and convert your skin to a 1.8 below skin. So if you don't mind it though, it should work pretty fine. Mine works pretty fine as long as you don't have any stuff like on your body or legs or whatever. A X-Acto knife, and the knife itself is a X-Acto Z1. That's what I use to cut all my stuff out, and I'm just using a Alvin cutting mat. Just a regular old cutting mat will do to cut this out, and this is on cardstock, just to let you know, because I use cardstock, it's much better. And I have a lot of stuff already done for paper crafting for Minecraft, so if you guys enjoy this video, then be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, because that would be appreciated and it would motivate me to keep doing the videos. And I do enjoy making videos like this, by the way. My old channel, it had the same kind of stuff, and I did enjoy that. So basically, what you're going to want to do is pretty self-explanatory if you have already paper crafted before. If this is your first time paper crafting, well, welcome to the art. It's a pretty well-known art. So yeah, welcome. Basically, you're going to cut out around all of the edges on the outside. Don't cut in the inside for this, okay? For some designs, you do have to cut, but don't worry about that. This design is extremely basic. It's literally like nothing. So, I'm just going to do a quick speed up here for the video, and I will see you guys soon. Roll the footage. Alrighty, so once you get all the cutting done and over with, it is then time to actually grab the piece you just cut out. So, now that you have the piece, you can either do one of two things. It's going to be the same thing no matter what. So, you could either fold this now, or you can just set it aside and wait for later. I like to do my cutting first because it's the most tedious part, then I do the cutting later. So I'm going to just set that to the side for now. I'll set that right up here. So now you're going to basically do the exact same thing to the rest of these pieces. I'm only going to show you one of the legs. I'll show you how to do the body real quick here. So the body, it's the same exact thing. I said if you're new to paper crafting, this is pretty basic. If you're not new to paper crafting, then you already know what to do. Cut around all the edges. Around here. You should be good to go. I hold my X-Acto knife kind of weird, and the blade on it is a little dull, so It does not cut the best, but I still like it better than scissors. So you know. Ah, crap, I messed up. If you mess up, it's not that big of a deal. Paper crafting, it can be easily tweaked. Try to be most precise around these, around here, like the pieces that don't have these flaps on the end. Because that's the most important. The flaps are just there for tabs to glue onto to hold everything together. And while this may sound kind of weird, they are the least important of the entire model. You can pretty easily make different tabs. In fact, I made a ragdoll from Fun with Ragdolls, the game, and that was pretty easy to do. So, alright, I think you guys get to what to do from this point, so I'm just gonna finish this up really quick here. Alrighty, so, you're finished with this. Great, perfect. Now just pop this out. Make sure you go over your pieces again if you aren't 100% sure if you did all of them. Because that's happened to me where I don't know if I've done all of them, and it's just, it sucks bad, okay? So if you're doing the folding after you cut it, then go ahead and skip to the end, or skip halfway. I'll put it up on screen now, right up screen, but I'm just going to set this one aside. So now is the final part here. I'm going to trim the sides off real quick here, just because it makes a little bit more room on my cutting board. You can just throw that piece away. So these are the actual legs of the creeper. There are 4 of them because creeper's got 4 legs. So the legs are actually going to be bendable to some extent. So I'm just going to show you one of these legs. They're color-coded. Some go on the right side, some go on the left side. So if I were to put this back in here, this is where the legs are going to be going on the sides here. You're going to put the red ones over here and the gray ones over here. It doesn't really matter, but they put it anyway, so you know, it's all good. Alright, so I'll show you guys how to do one of these, and then it'll just be a speed up for the rest of them. So same thing, you just cut around all the black edges. By the way, this might look a little different on this side, just because, like, my printer, it kind of ran out of some color, I think, while I was printing this, so if it's a little black and white, then it's just how it is, but, you know, it's all good. Got enough ink. Alright, so I think you guys get this from now, so I'm just gonna go on over to that time lapse. So be right back.
Hello there.
Alrighty, so we're back. So really quick here, I just want to say that for me right now, what I'm using to glue this stuff is Aleene's Tacky Glue. It's pretty good glue, tacky, and stuff's good. And then to actually glue the stuff together, I'm just using a scrap paper from the cutout piece of paper, and I got a bunch of toothpicks here that I use to apply the glue to it. So I just put the glue in here, stick that in there, dabble and stuff. So I just wanted to show you guys that portion of everything. So we got all the stuff here, it's looking nice. So all the stuff here, looking nice, right? So now what we have to do is we have to fold all of these. So I'm going to show you how to fold the head, the body, and one of the legs, like the actual cutting portion of it. So for the head, you're going to want to fold all these white flaps around here. So I like to do those first. As you progress in your paper crafting career, you can develop your own style of doing it, but this is just how I'm doing it. So fold all the white tabs. And there you go. That is all the work for the place. That the white tabs, all they are is the places where you actually apply the glue to hold everything together. So now you're going, so you kind of see an outline of a square around here, right? Well, if you have an outline of a square, that's most likely where you're going to fold it. So along this bottom edge here, along this pixels, I want to fold down. If you want a little bit of help with that, try to line up this fold from the white flap to the bottom of, well, to the intersection of pieces here. And you just crease hard on the bottom. So basically do that to all four sides of the head here. And I mean, it's pretty easy. So once you have that stuff done, now it is time for the final piece of the head, which is the other piece right here. Mine is hair. It's supposed to be white, but it's hair. So you're just gonna fold on the edge here, on the intersection of the tabs. And I actually messed up on one piece here. Don't worry, you don't need to mess up. I just forgot to fold this piece right here. So there you go. That's all you have to do for the head. Moving on now, we will do the torso now. The torso itself, same exact thing, literally. So you're gonna wanna fold all these white flaps here, just the same way as you did before. Fold them back and crease. So the torso is gonna look a little bit different. It's not a box like the head is. So it's pretty easy. It's easier if you have a dark colored skin or a multicolored skin, because the white flaps, they will really stand out against the colored pixels, and from experience, believe me, it's much easier doing it when the pixels are colored. So I did cut a little bit too much here, but it's pretty easy to fix. Anyway, so now that you folded all the white tabs here, you see this edge right here? If you know your skin pretty well, then you know where the like edges line up and everything, so it's much easier. But right here, fold along the intersection of the different pieces. And if you cut a little too much, like I did right here, then just try not to fold any more than that. Same thing here, intersection right here. I'm gonna fold along the intersection, and again, if you cut a little too much there, like I did on both sides, try to be careful. Do the same thing here, the intersection. And finally, same thing here, intersection. Watch out for those too much cut pieces. And last piece right here, the intersection. So if you kind of want to see how it's going to look, you can just fold these tabs like this, so they are 90-degree angles on the edges, and you can kind of see how this thing will end up meshing all the pieces together. It's a lot like a puzzle. So you can kind of see how it's a rectangular prism. You can kind of see how it's going to work out. So we got the head and the torso done. Now it's time for the actual feet. The feet are probably the easiest or the hardest, depending on how you look at it. They're the easiest because they're boxes, just like the head is, but they're smaller than the head, so you know. Pluses and minuses still aren't that hard. Fold along the intersection of all of the creases and the white flaps, and if you want to be really efficient, you can go ahead and do it like I'm doing, where I go along and just fold it while I am doing the flaps, folding along the intersection like I do the flaps. So flap, intersection, flaps, intersection. But you know, it's totally up to you. You will find your own preferences that will help you out as you go along. You can also, like I said before, help. You can use some help if you need. Well, oh my God, I can't talk. If you need some help, then just follow the creases along the back. They should kind of match up, if you get what I mean. So you know, pretty easy. So I think you guys got the basic concept down of this now. I just finished the last foot here, so basically just do that 3 more times, each of the other feet, and I'll see you then. Alrighty, third and final part. This is the easiest part in my opinion. You're done with everything. You're ready to actually assemble this thing. So, like I said before, tacky glue is what you're going to need. This is the stuff you are going to need, by the way. I'm using just a random piece of scrap paper to put the glue on, and to actually apply the glue to the Papercraft itself, I'm using toothpicks. They got rounded tips, and I don't know the diameter, it doesn't matter. I have used Q-tips in the past, or like some pulley thing, but in my opinion, toothpicks are one of the best, especially if they got that rounded edge. The flat ones work well in some cases, but you know, it doesn't really matter. So for this, you're going to need all of your folded pieces all assembled and ready to go. I'm going to start with the head, and from there you should be able to do, hold on, I'm going to do head, torso, one of the legs. That's it. So with the head, which I'm going to start with first thing you're going to probably want to do, which is what I always do, you're going to take your white paper and you're going to pour that glue out. I pour mine out because it's just the easiest. Yeah. Put a liberal amount on there. And remember, put the cap on, otherwise the glue will get weird on the top. So now you got your glue over here, you got your Papercraft over here. So for the glue, you know, I said these white tabs are going to adhere all the pieces. So first, make sure that all the tabs are perpendicular to their sides, so 90-degree angles. So what it's going to be doing is you're going to take this piece and you're going to wrap it around to the back. So this piece right here for the tab, wrap it around and you're going to glue it to the back. From there, you're just going to put the pieces together here to make a cube. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Should be pretty easy for you guys to follow along. It's not that hard. Alright guys, so that was basically how you assemble that. If you didn't catch it, slow the video down a little bit. It's really not complicated at all. Just glue the tabs to their respective sides. So this is my skin, by the way, that I'm using to make the creeper. You're going to make your own skin from this. If you have a skin template, great. You're just going to click choose in the generator, and it's going to pop up. And documents are going to pop up, and you're just going to navigate your way over to your skin file. It's pretty easy. Should be able to do it no problem. If you don't have a skin, then you can just do the pre-made skin there, or you can like download Steve or something from Planet Minecraft. If you want me to do a tutorial on that exact thing, leave a comment in the description below. I would greatly appreciate you asking for help because it helps my video out. So we're gonna do the same exact thing to here. The sides, all the white tabs, go where they are supposed to be going. So, you guys should understand it at this point. I would hope so anyway, so just sit back, relax, and I will speed the video up a bit, because I am running short on time. Alrighty, so that was the head and the torso. Pretty easy stuff. I'm going to set that aside for now. I'm just going to show you guys one of these. So, big thing. You know how I got that red caution at the top? Don't glue that. Do not glue that. So, act as if this were not there. Glue all the other white flaps, not the red one, or else things will get messy. So, time lapse of this, you guys know what to do. Same thing as the leg. Don't glue the red flap. Alrighty, so final piece that we have to do. Put the head onto the torso and put all these legs on here. So for the legs themselves, they should be pretty easy to make. You're just putting them onto the bottom here. Right here at the bottom. 2 on each side, so 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Alright. For the head, put glue at the bottom, smack it on here. Or vice versa. Doesn't matter. Put a whole glob of glue on that. Sometimes it won't go on right, but you basically just gotta wait for it to dry. So I'm gonna leave this here for now. Yeah, no, that should be fine. Alright, so if you want to put a little extra precaution, you can put some glue here and put some glue here, but I'm just doing this to show you guys. I'm not going to be playing with it or whatever, so. Take these flaps that you did not glue, hopefully, and the gray and red ones, and put the red ones in the back, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just going to take a big glob of glue here and put it on the entire bottom of this torso. And I'm just going to skedaddle these legs onto here. So put the red down, and it should be all good. Try to make them as even as possible. And if you would like the glue to stay tacky, then just kind of apply it on after it's kind of sat there for a little while. So.
He was in a steady decline, maybe $4 billion of corporate debt. The myth was broken. Newspapers were now
So,
instead of just doing press releases on, oh, sorry.
I'm kind of messing up right now a little bit, but I fixed it, so it's all good. I'm going to put another layer of glue on this though, because the other layer does not seem to want it to stay.
God doesn't care about the facts. He cares about how the facts appear. It's not what they are, it's how they appear.
So,
We never use the B word. Sometimes you're forced into.
oh, okay, so the red, don't put both of them on the back. Put one red and one gray on each, alright? So for me, my shoes, I can kind of tell, so you know. It's all good.
And the resale value of the apartments was actually pretty good, higher.
So I'm just doing the same exact thing here. Just spreading those legs on. And I have to put a little bit more glue here. Put that last leg right there. Shabling, shablam. This creeper is now a fan. So yeah, that's my creeper character. Looks alright, I guess. Not the best of my paper crafting, but not the worst either. Could definitely be better, could definitely be worse. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, share, subscribe with your friends. Helps me out, makes me feel good about myself. And if you want more paper crafting videos like this, leave a like in the description. And do all the stuff I just mentioned. Anyway, until next time, guys, I'm M16. See ya.